Greetings everyone, I'm Misha Johnson and I'm here to talk with Chuck Bolton, C-level executive and top team coach, about why it's so important for CEOs to have their own brand. So Chuck, why is it so important for CEOs to define their brand?
Misha, it's important for a number of reasons. I think number one, CEOs are under a lot of stress. They feel a lot of weight trying to manage competing priorities, and if they're going to do a great job, they need to do it in a way that's authentic for them, that really allows their values to come out and really allows them to have a very clear promise around what they're going to deliver as CEO.
And that makes sense. So then what is the definition of a CEO brand?
My working definition of a CEO brand is it's the intended experiences that I want others to have, plus a promise around what they can expect from me day in and day out. The intended experiences, the behaviors, the outcomes, the interactions that I want my stakeholders to experience. And it's a promise around how I'm going to operate and behave, even in tough times.
So is CEO branding only about being a good leader, for example?
No, being a good leader is a very important part of CEO branding, but it's actually more than that. It's really about leading in a very authentic way that meets the needs of the multiple stakeholders that CEOs have, but in a way that gives them juice as well too, that really allows them to kind of sink their teeth into the job and put their own personal fingerprint on the role.
So what are the benefits for CEO stakeholders if a CEO has, for example, a really unique self-defined brand?
Well, let's start off with the CEO's followers, the members of the top leadership team and the other employees of the organization. What they'll have with a CEO who's got a strong, well-defined brand, they get a sense of predictability, of consistency around how the CEO operates, of real clarity around direction and around values, and a level of authenticity that's so required for engagement. You know, people want to follow a leader who's clear about where we're going to head and how we're going to behave to get things done. And if they see that, they're much more likely to put in the discretionary effort and really give their best to the company. So it's so important to the direct reports and other employees within the organization. From a stakeholder standpoint, it's really critical because upwards of 50% of the company's reputation is driven by the CEO's reputation. And so people think about the company, they think about the CEO, and the CEO's reputation drives the company's reputation. And upwards of 90% of people will make decisions around whether to invest in the company, or whether they think it's a good company to work at, or whether they will give the company the benefit of the doubt based upon the reputation of the CEO. So it's really critical to other stakeholders as well.
If CEOs want to develop their brand, where can they start? Where is a good starting point?
Well, I think the first starting point is really to do some self-reflection around what is it that calls me to be the CEO? What's the purpose of my leadership? What is it that my stakeholders need? And what gives me juice? Those are 4 great questions for reflection to help a CEO begin developing his or her brand.
Very valuable information. Thank you so much, Chuck.
Thank you, Misha.
Well, if you're interested in building a great CEO brand, contact Chuck Bolton at the Bolton Group, LLC, 701 4th Avenue South, Suite 500, Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA, 55415, or call 1-800-310-9020 or email chuck@theboltongroup.com, or you can always visit their website at www.theboltongroup.com. I'm Misha Johnson. Thanks so much for watching.